welcome to our channel. In today's videos, we're going to explore a fascinating topic, using React components with ClojureScript. If you're ready to supercharge your web development skills using these popular technologies, then you're in the right place. So let's dive in and see how powerful this combination is.
This is a simple shadow application, ClojureScript. The regular shadow configuration, just pay attention for this JS gen class path here, right? The source path. The rest is node, modulus, the package. Oh, let me see the pack. Okay. So what this thing is gonna do is interop with ClojureScript, and we're gonna fetch some code from Tailwind UI kit, Tailwind UI kit, and try to see how we can use that on the ClojureScript code. For the node part, we must have some dependence. React, of course. I'm using the latest. Reagent now has support for the latest. Until now was just to the 17 version. But now for the 18, change some things like I showed in the code. How to launch your root, how you can use that. I will show that. You need Babel to use this. These two things is we don't need this, but this is more for Tailwind CSS UI, but it's here because Tailwind UI kit it's using the Tailwind CSS. So okay, this is just the bare configuration. What we need, what we're gonna do here? We're gonna do one thing here. All the code that we want, we go place on the source. So look, this is a JSX file that I just copy here. And Babel will generate this sidebar JS. We'll compile JSX for JS, okay? And put it in this. The way to do this is just Babel. You have this npx Babel for the source, where the file is, and for where you want to the file goes, the generated JS file. And the watch for watching things here, the repository. So with that, we can construct, you can fetch any file that you want in JSX, and this is going to be compiled for JS, and you can use on ClojureScript side. Another thing that Tailwind kit uses is Tailwind CSS. So this is just basic Tailwind CSS. If everybody has touched that. It's just generating the style sheet for the CSS from this base things and watching and everything there. So okay, this is the base thing. We're gonna put then codes here on the JS, and I'm gonna show you how to work on the ClojureScript. Oh man. It's good, this size? Yeah. Okay, then. So again, we are using this. We need to put the class paths when the generated JS file goes. Then, okay, this is gonna call the React init, which is this thing. This is the new React 18 way of to launch the ClojureScript. You need to create this create root now with this reagent DOM client, getting the root on the HTML file what we want, and this is gonna render. It's just like it's gonna render just as the older version is. So okay, so this is I'm just render this page, which is this. I'm here already put the sidebar thing. This is gonna catch in the JS-gen class path, and this is gonna catch in the sidebar JS file here. Okay. And then for this to work, you must adapt the React for the React class. So you take this, let me show the file. There is some files, there's some snippets, I guess, that you must change here for work. I will show one example, I guess.
This
Okay,
has just come straight from the Tailwind UI kit.
Tailwind UI here. This
Okay.
is the sidebar layout that you can see. It's gonna be something like this. Okay, with this dash, this product, something like that. You have to change everything here, you know. So you can copy here the Tailwind UI kit. You can get these modules, I don't know, this module, these snippets of components from React, from Angular, for Vue, or even just the HTML file with JS code here. But we are gonna use React, of course. And this is it. And you can grab anything that you want here. Okay. So I just copy this file, this component. It's gonna be this from the React side, and this is this file here, right? This is the same. I didn't change anything here. So now I will generate this thing, and what I get is this page. This is my ClojureScript now. Okay, with that component. That's the thing. Okay. Wow, this is not fun. No, not at all. It's still crappy here. What you must do, I think, is go Pesa props. You must need the little JS here, React. And I can't, let me see one thing. Yeah, this dashboard. Oh, let me see just one thing here. Yeah. So what I can do here is like I want to use ChatGPT for this here, not now, but look, this dashboard, this is hard coded on the GSX file, right? I want to change that. I want to do appropriately reactive components. So I can, I don't know now. Let's just go to the name here. So from the props, I will just get the name. Look, when I save these things, this compiles again. This is the when I change that file, the Babel compiles again, and the source and the JS-gen is already there too. So here you just need to, okay, let's pass a props. What I call that? Oh, my name. Name Flexiana. Let's do what's happened. Look, Flexiana here. And this is the thing we can do. I'm talking to Ian to this. Try to see that Jiri wants us more from front end thing that, and this can help. We can get all the components we want. We can create these libraries. We can change the things of the component. We can use props now. Let's see if child. What happens if I pass here another? Here, look, I don't know where this thing goes, of course, because the JSX is not properly handled this. The thing is sidebar and place your content here. Yup, and I want, look what I'm doing. There is this place for the JSX. If I put my content here, I will just kill this props to. Oh yeah, this the hot reload here is somehow not different, but when I change this, he's gonna change the JS file. For me to look again to the JS, I have just compiled this again. And I hope there is here. Hi, GPT. You can put children's here now. You can do whatever you want. Let's do another thing here. Let's take on calendar. I know because I work with this, it's work. I don't want to put a component that doesn't work. Because look, you have to touch some components. You must know React. Okay. This date picker. I will pass here. Oh, I don't know what's happened with this Tailwind. Their components doesn't refresh well. Here, React. Okay. Copy this. So what we do? Go to JS source. What's this? Calendar. JSX. Great. Copy and paste. I don't want to change anything here for now. Or I can do no. Oh, I want to change that date, but not now. Okay. I put this here, right? From this file now, I have calendar and JS. The Babel things get this work, this thing done, right? He compiles to JS automatically. So I can here again. You need this how I call calendar. Yes, calendar. And the thing calendar, the thing from JS, if you guys know JS, is that look, he's part in the default function as index page, right? On the JS side, you need to get that default. That's why I'm getting this from calendar default. It's gonna get that function that you export as default. Okay, and this calendar, right? Calendar bar components. Let's see what's happened. Oops, calendar on this thing. And let's see if the calendar. Okay, look, you don't have anything here, right? You cannot touch anything because my JS file. I guess it's not handle this. Look, it doesn't handle anything. This JS file. So this component is not perfectly done. You have to touch the JS thing, and you can do that. Just like I don't know here, like a minute to Jacobo. You can ask. Just you can save this. You can go this. Right. Gonna broke, right? I guess. Let's see what's happening with this. Today, it's dummy thing, but it's not affect the calendar, right? You have this is another thing. You have to figure out that. But look, this is the way you can work. Let's see. What more can I show you guys here? Let's do one thing here. Let's try get. Let's see what can I do. Yay, this flexion is a button, right? Okay, good luck searching for the buttons, okay, here, because this is beautiful, just to be around here. It's ugly, these things, the JS. But look, here's the button. This is my span. Oh, yeah, this comes from the... what happens if... Oops. No. Oh, and I don't know why my Emacs with this JSX is slow, very slow. Okay. These things. Let's see if I can do this. This is I never worked. I don't know if it's gonna work. Never tried this. What was that? Click. Click. Don't know if it's gonna work. Click. Okay. Oh, I cannot get the click from here, right? Shit. Let's do this then. Let's create a global. Yup. What's happening here?
Def instead of defend, right?
What? Sorry?
It should be a def, not a defend. Def. You clicked atom.
Don't get what you're saying.
Line
Marius?
11. Should that be a def, not a defen?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see if this, yeah, now compiled. I don't know if it's gonna work, but let's see. This is 6. Works. You can do whatever you want. You can pass the function for changes atom. Probably you can use reframe here too, to go to the global state of reframe fdep, the fdep db. And look, you can change. This is a matter of hard work to change the thing. That's what I say that I want to try to go to the chat GPT, give it this here. So, take all the context things and create props for that, for a good name, and try to do that on the ClojureScript side. What more can I show you guys? More. This is what I want to show, but I can play more a bit. You have time if you want.
How about just go through the compilation process, because there's 2 watches in there, isn't there?
There are 2 watts here.
You've got the JSX one, the
Babel,
yeah. That's watching the JSX file. Yeah.
That's watching the JSX file to JS.
Shadow is watching the ClojureScript file.
The Shadow is watching the JavaScript file too. It's
right.
Okay, it's not watching, right? Because not about the hot reload. Because if you change your JS X, it's gonna create your JS here, but it's not gonna hot reload on there. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just a thing of a matter of change the shadow. There was a thing here that the dev tools, I guess, was someone know here. Watch here. There's something here that you can put. I don't remember now. Watch here. I guess you can maybe try this gen. Let's see what my compiler says. No, it's not that. But you can maybe if I put that dev tool, there is a watch G. You can watch the directory completely. Maybe put into the JS gen. You can auto reload. But for auto reload, the Babel is going to create the JS, but you must compile again your ClojureScript.
Right. Okay. So you need to trigger it by changing something or compiling something in the ClojureScript.
Yes.
Exactly. To pick up the changes in the JS file.
Exactly. So this Babel thing is just for that, because JSX, even all the front ends that I saw here, not all, but some takes the JSX and compiles to JS, like Babel or I don't know anything. So that's what we're doing here, because JSX is not ClojureScript cannot read JSX, I guess, for now, or I don't know if he can do that. It can do that, but what ClojureScript is gonna read is this compiled thing. So you need to watch this on dev, or just run once on the prod, and it's fine, okay? And this other thing is for the Tailwind, just because the Tailwind kit, this thing uses the Tailwind. You must do that with Tailwind installed, okay? And
so there's potentially 3 different watchers: one for the CSS, one for the JSX, and one for the ClojureScript.
Yes, that's it. The Tailwind is just gonna generate CSS files. The Babel is gonna JS, and the ClojureScript for that. Go, Sebastian.
One question, this sidebar.js, is it this code used in ClojureScript? I mean, when ClojureScript compiles the code, does sidebar.js code go inside of that compiled CLJS file?
I guess yes, Shavash. I guess because what I believe that this is the shadow. This is more shadow. Okay, the shadow gets the works for you here. What I think this is because the node modules, whatever you want in there, right? Whatever library you're gonna there, the ClojureScript is gonna take that and compile to the ClojureScript side and use that thing. I think it's used the same thing here, but now instead it's inside the node modules thing. You just properly point to the directory of the JS, and he grabs that JS, and now he's gonna do the same compilation, I guess, from the node modules things, and he's gonna use the ClojureScript side. I guess that's what happened. It's not just ClojureScript. Maybe this is more a shadow thing, because look, if I go to this, there is a fancy warning here. That's where I get this shadow, okay? Dealing with JS file, this warning, not a warning, a danger. So this thing that I'm doing here is this filter of shadow. I don't know if you go like a compilation per with ClojureScript, like ClojureScript.main, and you go compile that thing if the ClojureScript compile. I don't know if what's gonna happen. Maybe it's not working, but this is shadow thing. What I believe, it's a thing of shadow thing. And the guys even complains here that yeah, this feature is initially rejected from ClojureScript, and so it's work. It's that's what I mean. Can I scroll up? Yep. And that's just this, like you can. This is the how you put your source path. You're gonna delimitate here how you're gonna call the library. But look, just the same thing. Look here. But the guy does, I guess he says something about here Babel. I guess here he puts this Babel here to do. Yes, this is the same thing. He's put the. I don't know if I'm using that here. I guess I am. Yes, I have this Babel here. It's just this thing. Just this plugin to transform React from JSX. You must have that too. That's okay. And you can even call that from here. If you put something like here, we can I guess plugins, and put that thing of this name in there. It's gonna work just the same. But I figure I saw that shadow. And I say, oh, let's put the Babel source there, the RC there, and it's working. So you have to just do, okay, forget about Tailwind now for the took. What you need to disinterrupt is only one thing. this Babel thing that is going to generate the JS. Only that. The Tailwind is because my components use Tailwind. Because if you don't want, you don't need Tailwind. Okay, you just need for the JS interrupt. You just need this Babel thing, and you can touch whatever JSX you want, and it's gonna work. Okay, the Tailwind here is just for the took these components that use Tailwind. So, and let me see if I don't know now. It's not just take here. Yep, look, this is a change by Tailwind. The red now is Tailwind stuff. You'll just send that. That's why I need that. Go, Sebastian.
Is there a way to hot reloading React component? I mean, after we compile ClojureScript project, we somehow change React component file, and without need to recompiling, this new component would be rendered in the screen. Is it something that you faced before?
No. No, but I think the way I'm showing here, you cannot do that because you need to pass to both. Even if you don't have Babel, the closure is, I guess, okay, I'm not sure here. The ClojureScript must compile again what you change on the React. That's what's working here. But I don't know. I believe maybe there's a way to do what you're trying to say, but it's not the raw functionalities of Shadow. I guess. I think your libraries, or you think to tweak a little of the thing to work, because I believe that because this is, look, when you're gonna for Shadow here, when you finish your UI project, you're gonna Shadow release that, right? And that's gonna compile everything that's on your ClojureScript file. If there is this JS, it's gonna compile too, it's gonna be there. If you change, it's not gonna change your compilation inside that. Your main JS that is generated is not gonna, you have to compile again. Well, what I mean. But I believe in your way, you maybe you can do that. But I don't know about the JSX. But you still have to go from JSX for JS. Even if you can do that, you still have what I believe JSX converted to JS, and that's how it works. Because ClojureScript for now, what I got, it doesn't understand JSX. If you try to put what I guess, okay, I never try to put look here JSX inside that. Let's do this. I think it doesn't work.
That's why you need Babel.
You need Babel, yes. You cannot put this there already. It's gonna be errors. Yeah, he doesn't. It's not a. He doesn't understand that. If you put a JSX, it was required by that. He doesn't know what's JSX at, because it's another format for sure. And look, and even is that why, like I know maybe Next.js, I'm pretty. I saw something in there. I'm not sure, but he pretty used Babel at some point. I'm pretty sure about that. I guess because you can create your React thing, you can download your component what you want, but at the end, I guess Next.js is gonna compile to JS. I guess using Babel. I'm not sure, but that's how the things works. I guess. I don't know pretty much, but that's it. But the only thing here that is The hard work is to change the JX file for on it, putting props. Look, I even don't know what's happening if I put another child on here. This is calendar. What's happening if I put oh, he goes here. He wraps all the children's too. You can use that. My feeling here that he's gonna get just use the last component that you have, but he's working on now. You can put everything you need here as a child for the sidebar, and you can do whatever you want here. And it's gonna put in there. But the crucial, I guess the crucial part for doing these things is this little beast here. You have to go all of this, change the props. Look, if you want to change here too, you have to go here, a props here to the width. But this width is for this class name. You have to prop this, to prop this, to prop this, maybe. But look, you must know a little react.js here to change these things, and put buttons, whatever button you want to be. Well, that's it. You can work with fancy. There is some errors you have to try to figure out. You have to try to figure out how to do that. I don't remember which was the component that there was an error, but these silly errors like oh man, footer. React. Oh, here I guess is gonna be an error. What is this? Footer. Okay, look, let's see. Compiled again. I guess yes. Let's change. This is the thing. Yes, compiled. That's fine. Page. Footer. Oh man. What? Note the error here, and the error that I just saw here. I don't know if it is. Because I don't have next. That's the error here. What about he's using next? It's pretty much crazy. Didn't know he says something here. Or maybe this is another component here. I don't know. Let's see if... No, that's not what I want. This is here. Yeah, look, now he's getting all the errors from the libraries. Oh, from Shadow. I need that too. Oops, but error can. There's errors. No. Okay, look. I don't know what's happened. That's the thing. pretty much, I think this was an error that I get. Was not this. Look, stuck here. That's the problem. I must know what's happening here. What's happening if this. It's building, but it's not showing my component. The component is here. Footer. Footer.
Can we go back to the CLJS file, please?
This TLJS file here.
Yeah, and shouldn't it be footer bar component?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, but that doesn't. Yeah, not that yet.
Not that.
Footer bar component. Footer default. Oh, let me see. Let me see one thing. Look, it's not his export default index. Yes. It should be that.
And I think you put it as a children of sidebar component. Maybe you should put it outside.
Oh, that could be true. Yeah, you're right. This thing. Nope. Yeah.
And page must be a functions, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that if you have a properly, if you guys know reactive, help me here. If you have a proper React working, that's gonna work. But look, this is just the function. I don't know now how to do that in just a function. I have to take, or is this link, right? He's getting this. I'm not getting this link thing. Maybe this link is not from Next.js, I guess. I don't know. Could be something else.
I know Next.js has a link component.
Could be from Next.
Could be, but not 100% sure.
Yeah, so yes, but look, Rodrigo, this is when you call Next, this is the Next library is how you call, right?
Perfect.
Yeah, so I think he's using, he doesn't tell anything here that if he's using Next or not, blah, 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 blah. And actually, I don't know why this thing is gonna use Next, for be sure. Oh, look, this is that's the thing. That's the problem here. You must know React, not a lot, I guess, but you must know little React. I think that thing is getting from the Next.js, so maybe I must configure something here. But let's take that. And you have the footer here. But because this footer, I guess I may say here, not JS here, is a complete React thing, you know, not just a function React. You wrap you call the React here. It's, I don't know, it's different. I must study a little more here. But it's gonna work for some things, for some others not. But I believe here, Ion, I don't know if you know, but if you know a lot of React, is just a touch a little bit here, and you can use on ClojureScript. Well, I think this is. Go.
Yeah, basically it will rerun the function every time the reagent happens. The reaction happens.
Could be that the from the other. But look, it's look well here. It's a matter of fact that you now it's create our UI. You know what we need. You need a calendar. Create a ClojureScript calendar. That okay. You're gonna touch every props of that to change here to the button or whatever you have here. If you want to click here, the things, but it's doable. It's I like it. I pretty much love this. There is this JSX side that I must learn more. I don't know, but I think it's a pretty way to go to a front, like somehow a front end component framework here to us, to Flexiona, something. Guess that's it.
Okay.
My questions.
So React is not too difficult to learn, is it?
No, it's not.
Some nice simple tutorials and quite a clean system. You separate the components out quite nicely.
Exactly. And on the Tailwind UI, not the Tailwind UI kit, the Tailwind CSS UI, actually, the guy's right in there. Look, the proper way to work on Tailwind is copy and paste the code here, the components, but you go from that component and you change for your needs. Split components, create another component inside, do whatever you want. Because what the guys is gonna goes to you is just their components, how they want to show, but you must touch that to your needs to change everything you need, something like that, I guess. So it's the same work here. You must go to the JSX, change for our needs. I want to use the GPT, like go to all the text here that I can change, not components, and give me as a props or a child, and try to see if we can work for the React side, and you just copy and paste for the ClojureScript, and you can work whatever you want. And the thing is cool is Tailwind too. You can go to whatever class you need to change. Bang, you change that. And even if you want to do that's the point, right? If you want to change everything here, go to our reagent ClojureScript and start that, right? If I want to change every color here, then it's pointless. But to use this thing that's already done, it's beautiful. You just copy, paste, and change whatever you want, and goes to the ClojureScript. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Gustavo.
Welcome, guys.
That's pretty cool.
More questions? Suggestions?
No, just thanks. Nice topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice.
Ian took me in the last minute to show this, and was pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty good going for, what, 10 minutes to prepare it, was it?
Oh, yeah, no, because this repository was there, right? It was done something there, and I just go for this repository. I was playing, but that's the thing. Now the play comes a little more hard because it's gonna be the JSX thing to learn. But it's doable. It's not that hard, but it's just because look. I think for me this is even a small one, but dude, this is for me that's ClojureScript. Give me chills here. But look, let's work with what we already have, right? We have all these components, and look, I'm not good for the UI diagrams and thing. And with these components properly written, it's beautiful. You don't have to worry about, my border must be 5 pixels round. I don't know that. Go take the component and use that. Change for your needs and use that. That's it. Look, all these paths and it's crazy.
Those are the icons, aren't they? Are they
That
the
is
icons?
SVG paths. Maybe it's this because you have these icons
Yeah.
here, the repos and blah 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 here. I don't know.
That'd be a lot neater if they were in their own files and just
Yeah.
included there. Might make it a bit easier to see what's going on to change the component.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And what I'm getting from this, I'm really preferring to use the Tailwind CSS UI, because what I have seen here, because this Took thing, oh, it's a monetize. The guys just monetize the Tailwind CSS UI. If you're gonna see the components here, is almost the same from there, and that is, I'm not pretty sure. I guess there is more properly formatted React component in there. I guess I'm not sure. But if you go both, you'll see, oh, it's the same thing. It's the same components.
The Tailwind UI kit is not the one we have a license for yet, is it? It's the other one, the Tailwind CSS
UI.
UI. That's the one that we do have the full license for.
Yes. Oh, and I guess that is the way to go, not this Tuck. This Tuck could be used too. Look, I don't have too much components here because it's not the pay, like just 4 free components from all of this. But as we have the license for the Tailwind CSS UI, you don't need this. I guess everything that's here is in there. I guess not pretty sure. So for the next steps here, I want to touch the CSS UI, not the Tailwind UI kit here, and try to do a mini or a huge, I don't know, library for maybe you can use that on Sayana side for front ends, or even not that. We have a library that guys, oh, I need some components here for my front end. There on our repository some components that you can use in ClojureScript. And that's my what I'm trying to do here. But let's see. But the first step, I guess it's the more crucial, is how to do this, and we got that. And now it's just a translate thing. Not translate, but just re-implement the JSX for our needs, like that props, the children, and everything else we want. And it's more laborious work than intellectual work. I don't know how to say that, but that's it. Great.
All right. Any more questions? I switch off the recording, I think.
Not for me. Thank you, Gustavo. Great presentation.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope that you found this informative and inspiring. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more exciting mobile programming content. See you in the next video. Happy coding.